for another episode of Mommy Monday. And this week's Mommy Monday video is a do-it-yourself video. And the do-it-yourself project for this week is a really quick and easy, simple video. It's a great project if you're a mommy or if you're just someone who doesn't have a lot of time. This video's DIY project is making what I'm going to be calling flower buckets. So these are the materials you're going to need. And oh yeah, my mom is going to be helping with this project. So Mama Curry is featured in this video. Want to say hi, Mama Curry?
Hi!
You're going to be needing some different size galvanized buckets. I got these at Hobby Lobby. I have two different sizes. I have this one, which is a large bucket, and these two medium-sized buckets. And you're going to want to make sure that your buckets have some type of handles on the side because the handles are going to be used for hanging the buckets. You'll need some outdoor heavy-duty rope. I also got this at Hobby Lobby. You need some type of potting mix. And last but not least, you'll need some different flowers and some different greenery. I have some asparagus ferns here and some vinca vine. And then if you want, you might want like some gardening gloves just to protect your hands, or you might even want a hammer and a nail or nails so that you can put holes in the bottom of your buckets for drainage in case your buckets don't have that. Then you'll also probably want some scoops to get the dirt out of the bag and then scissors to cut the rope. Alright you guys, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to fill our buckets with dirt. I didn't poke any holes in these because it's pretty dry out here in Colorado, and I think I'll be able to keep control of how much moisture is in the dirt simply by being careful when I water. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill these up. Alright, so we filled these buckets about 2/3 of the way up, and now we're going to start arranging our flowers inside of the buckets.
When you look at the roots, it's pot bound, so you want to break some of that up so that the roots will spread out in your flower pot. It won't hurt it at all. That should be good.
Our strategy is just to kind of place them in there and get an arrangement that we like before we actually bury them deeply into the buckets. So we're going to start off with these flowers here. Mom, what kind of flowers are these?
The mums, garden mums.
These are garden mums. This is our next flower that we're going to put in the pots, and it's called a what?
A black-eyed Susan.
We're going to break this one into 2 chunks and put it on either side of the larger pot, on both sides of the larger pot, I should say. Next, we're going to take our large pot and put one asparagus vine on this side and one of the vinca vines on this side. And last, we just added the marigolds to the back of the smaller brown pots. Alright, so now we have our flowers and our greenery in our planters, and they're looking really beautiful. And now we're ready to hang them. So I have the rope draped over this beam on our overhang for our porch. I'm going to hang one of the planters from this beam here, and then I'm going to do one from the beam over there, right there where my finger is. I'm sorry it's blurry, you guys. And then we have a tree in our front yard. I'm going to hang the third planter from this limb here on our tree. We have to measure the rope first, and I have it hanging. We have to decide how high it's going to be. So if you decide you do this, you're going to have to kind of play around with it and see how low you want it to hang. Think about things like how high your arm's going to have to be when you water. But we're just going to play around with this until we get the right height. It's really windy out here, so I hope you guys can hear me. I'm going to speak a little bit louder. But we're getting ready to cut the rope. And then my mom tied a really nice knot on this side. This is just a double knot, Mom, is that right?
It's a double knot, yes.
Okay, so we're going to do the same thing for this side carefully. I really think it's best if you do this with another person. For the final flower bucket, we're going to hang it a little bit differently. We're going to hang some rope from each end so that there are actually 2 loops. I don't know if that makes sense, but we'll show you once it gets up there. So my mom has decided that she's going to create her own swing. Swing from the branch. Alright you guys, so we're going to go ahead and hang that. But you can see how there's 2 ropes this time, whereas these just have 1 rope going up and all the way over the beam. Alright, we're tying the last string up on this one. guys, so that is our DIY project for this week's Mommy Monday. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. And I will see you next Monday for another Mommy Monday episode, and I will see you tomorrow for another vlog, so be sure to check back tomorrow for a vlog. I'll see you next time on It's the Read, you guys. Bye.